everyone, welcome back to more What Does Not Happen at You. Today we'll be opening the new Yu-Gi-Oh! Set Doom of Dimensions. Well, the dimensions are very much Doom. I guess that is for part of Arc 5, so I guess the title of the set is an accurate description of Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5. But how is everyone? I hope you all doing well today. The starting scene screen is done by Bleedy. Check them out. Link in description below. Actually, why don't we check if I didn't fuck up something? I probably did. Knowing me. But I hope you all are doing well today. I think I might have messed up the title. I don't think I move. Oh, hold on. Because we're on part. Oh, I did! Oh, I'm proud of myself. I actually remembered to make it part 34. 34. Whatever part we're on, 34. I'm proud of myself. Okay. But yes, Doom of Dimensions. What I'm looking for is the new K9 support. And then Black World Dragon. Oh, Bamboo World Dragon. Really. All the main chases for me. There are some cool support in here. Oath Warrior support. I was thinking X-Sabers for this, because X-Sabers got new support around this, but like, not all X-Sabers are warriors. I don't know. I'm sure you could come up with the Gokis, for example. Oh, and then again, I'm pretty sure not all of them are Oath, but whatever. Axon Kicker Oracle for Super Well. I'm actually surprised Saphirical got new support. I mean, shoot, this might be weird for me to say because I'm not the biggest fan of pendulums, but Konami really hasn't been doing much for pendulums, so I guess in a way it's nice to see them do something with pendulums. Even though I'm not sure how good the new Saphirical support is compared to like anything else, but it's a thing. Doomsday Break Disastrous as a super. And then Aki card. I think that's legitimately long common for Aki. I think everything else is super Ohio. So that's gonna be fun. Rain Typhoon's the new like Mystical Space Typhoon archetype. Rain Typhoon Elma as a super. Some DDD cards towards the end. Which I am. Oh, DDDs. Oh, I actually said this too, aside from my pure deck. On my Kage's Vegas effect deck. Springs of Psycho, Power Patient Zadoom as a super. Damaraka Bees, Hunting Cone. But yes, I like this set overall. I think it's a neat set. But it's not doing so well, and like the price already dropped a lot. But again, I think this is a very neat set. So I'm not saying everything it has is a home run, but I'll be Shepherd's Quirk as a Ultra, I thought it's higher than a Super. I'm still not convinced of all beats as like a TCG like World Premier archetype. Okay, something caught my eye though. And I don't know why I did, but something did. But yeah, I don't think it's that good. And yay! The new K9 card, K966X Jax. So, that's one of the cards I wanted, so that's good. Also, let me set that to the side. Skokie Shriek Oakum, Vengeful Winch as a super, Monolith Plot, Theoretical Overdrive, Silk Bomb Moth, and Quad Dogmatica Beast. See, maybe because we got, you know, we got super Vengeful Witch, maybe we get to point per world. I mean, we still got what, a secret and an ultra left on this side, and feeling, hopefully. Dragotail Prexa as our secret, which is very good for Dracotails. I mean, I have had, like, getting the Dracotail card, so I guess it's only natural if I got this one as well. Again, it's like, I have had major luck getting it out of, what's the set's name? Justice, I want to say Justice Chasers. I don't think that's 100% right, but you know what I mean. Trouble with Fetchy Sports Night as a super. Lunar Rapid Origin. I feel like there's a call from an anime or something. It has to be a reference. No, it has to be a reference to something, but I feel like it is. I need to look that up later. That's sometime into the future. Spherical Primera, Dragotail Sting, the Trap card, Z-Doom Wiles as a super. I feel like Goki Game Face. Got a Game Face on. I was about to say, I feel like I've seen that one, the Spherical Happiness a lot. I don't know if that's my imagination, probably is, but I feel like I've seen that a lot. Superhead Behemoth from Punch. This is like a weird theme from the anime to reference, if you ask me. Way Typhoon Swing as our second Ultra Whale from that side. Last pack on the right side. Goki Dragon Ogo, Sphinx of the Psycho, Coast Copy Noble Arms, DD Defense Surgeon, Organia's Overload as our super whale. Still got a chance to pull for 2 other cards that I really want from this set. So, K9 and Bamboo Dragon. Homebrewed Carnivorous. I feel like this was in the OCG for a while because that's in Master Duel. So, I guess about time we got it. I mean, it goes great with the new Drax support, so. There we go. Konami, you know, always with a very great timing of Masterpiece of True Draco board. Okay. Because they know how much I love True Dracos, especially Masterpiece. I mean, I'm not sure how good True Dracos truly are, but I don't know. I was like, Masterpiece is easier to deal with nowadays than it was when it was released, but I still don't like the overall design philosophy of that card. Yum Yum Yummies! As a super. Goki Dragon Ogum, Kibis the Gold Glutton, Disguise the Copy Hero, RB next phase, Elmon the Crescent Magnus. That's also a card that's been in limbo for a bit. So, finally that got printed as well. I mean, that just got into master in the last selection. Oh, I guess the con selection pack that the con I have, because we don't have a new one. It's still the Y01. Rain, Typhoon, Manifestation, Wake Up Mocha, Black Rose Garden as an Ultra. I mean, it is a Aki card. Stop when I really want it. Ah! Okay. That'll be a play set of you. Way Typhoon Vaughn the Vibrant Vortex as our super. I feel like we've seen all the well, I feel like we have seen all the comments of this one. Doesn't mean we have or haven't, but I feel like we definitely, hopefully, put all the comments at least once. Maybe why we didn't. Z-Doom Command DOOMDURG as a super. Okay, we got one guarantee Ultra left, but it'd be nice if we can pull a Starlight, if possible. Lava and the Blowing Blade as a super. Okay. So punishment on my Kage Double Fusion. That was, I think, a promo, V-Jump promo for Rose Fusion. During, like, the whole, GX anniversary celebration. Got it. Superhead. Monolith Novan Polia. Not Polia. Pola. As a super. Two packs left. I can at least walk away with Ultra K9. Is that gonna be possible? Please, please, please. Nope. Rain Typhoon Fox of a Great Flame. Why would you get me what I want, Konami? Okay, last pack. Can we end on a Starlight? That'd be wild. That'd be actually wild. I doubt it. I don't see the shine. I feel like I would see the shine. Try beginning Hammer us a super. So yes, I wanted 3 cards. I got one of them. Actually, I guess 4 cards, willing. But I got 2 of them. One of them was a comment, so that was kind of, you know, bound to happen. But yeah, those are the cards I care about the most. The other stuff, I don't want to say I want to care about. But it's nice to have gone. Well, not from True Draco. Like, also too, a lot of Rain Typhoons was above a super. I don't think they really had. Oh, a super above, I should say. Like, I don't think like they had a lot of just comments. But yes. Fine box. Again, I wish I would have gotten the new Black Horse Dragon and the new Ultra K9. But what's one person to do? That's when happens when you open boxes. Okay, we're gonna switch over to Isotoni now. So, boom, 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 boom. It's like I feel like I've been doing a lot of pack openings lately, which is I like to do. So I'm happy about that. I probably am gonna at least. Well, I'm definitely gonna open more packs of Doom of Dimensions for sure. I'm definitely probably gonna open like, you know, the little mini boxes that's like 4 packs plus the token. Probably gonna try and pick one of us up this weekend. Not this weekend, but next week. Okay. Oh, well, it would help if I... There we go. It would help quite a bit. Okay. When I had... Oh... Now I got this struggling for accents out loud. Yay! From Yu-Gi-Oh! Card names to accents. Yay. You said that all 3 balloons have... You had operating uptime were on damage. C, that is correct. If there had been carnival explosions, it would be terrible. I wonder, do you might know what this is? I think it may be... C, part of a balloon. A bone piece of the fabric of an envelope. Sorry, the envelope. Pawn, that is the large round part of a balloon which fills with hot air. It's made from a very thick fabric ornamented with rubber. You don't want to whip it if you're in the sky, because then you will plummet to your doom! Just as I thought. This piece of cloth was found near the experimentation stage. In other words, as Master Gotts testifies, a green balloon did explode that day. If all balloons in the sky above the experimentation stage belong to you, Mr. Loon, then your statement that we're all damaged clearly contradicts the evidence. Oh no! I have to spend my money. That's the worst part. But instantaneous kinesis didn't come. But after the explosion on stage, the point of materialization shifted to a location occupied by a balloon, causing the balloon to explode. Yes, eminently possible. If unfortunately, traffic accident, as it were, but it changes everything by the pertinent facts. This I cannot accept! Why not, Mr. Loon? You suggest that I'm a liar? A bit, yes. I like how his balloon is inflamed. But the persons die in a balloon accidente? There's no need to get fired up, Mr. Loon. The victim was the fatality that day. That's right, and I approve it. But so hard, Loon is no liar. There's no such balloon in the sky. It's non-possible. You think it's impossible? Why? This code has more point mass to discuss with the number of balloons for operating that day. Ah!
Objection.
But we can't know for a fact that no one appears to have known anything about this balloon until now. It could be a fact. My lord. The defense calls for further testimony from Mr. Loon. Akako, there's clearly more to the truth here than meets the eye. So the truth is like an all about. I gotcha. It's imperative that we clean up the issue of this phantom balloon, I feel. With this, you will give supplementary testimony about the balloons you are operating at the exhibition. Ah. Gracias, my lord. As I said, Boszilla Loon is no lie. Every balloon I have in the sky landed safely. All 3 of my balloons were carrying passengers. If it fell to the ground in an explosion, well, a catastrophe. What I said, not. I don't know. I'm probably doing a horrible job of pronunciation. But you can't get away with the fact that I burned a piece of cloth or something seen canyon. The couples that young walking was probably some debris thrown from the explosion on stage. This stupid wackazo is a mistake. My balloons have blue, red and blue zigzag stripes anyway. But it could be a different balloon? So you're searching for a balloon with shots out with that one belonging to you. Theme! Exactamente. If you even saw a balloon in the first place, I do not like the sound of it. It's very bad for business. I mean, exploding balloons would be bad for business in the balloon industry. I have a good mind to see the land of Bohemia. If you attack us, these fight back. It would be Val or Aval. Against a balloon company man. Imagine. Send a whole nation's army on the door of one man. What happened to all our woe? Hey, some things can be solved very quickly. Mr. Loon certainly doesn't appear to be lying. But it doesn't change the facts of the testimony and the evidence that are contradictory here. If the defense is unable to find fault with the witnesses' statements, the court must accord them the truth. My nose sound like just feels very itchy. Been walking hard, that my lone friend. The situation has clearly changed now. I have to get to the bottom of what happened here no matter what it takes. Counsel, you may cross-examine Nate for witnesses. Hold on. Gotta press.
Hold it.
You can't. Could have just forgotten one. Maybe. That would be a very bad businessman. Senor! I might not know if I was given 100 lentils and I was missing one. But we talk about 3 enormous balloons! Miscounted. Do you believe I can make a mistake about something so grand and expensive? Yeah, it's all about the money. I took the liberty of having Inspector Gregerson check the man's warehouse. And the report here, it clearly says a total of 3 of balloons. Cameraman got his free balloons. Appeal, no mistake has been made then. Surely Mrs. Lester could have been sent for such an minuscule attack. Hey, it's all part of a job, you know? No detective is above any small attacks. What, me? I tell you what I told the boss. He's saying kids like me can only count up to 2. Just add 1 more! Obviously that ain't true, but the boss bought and said he had to go himself in that case. You tricked your boss. I don't know whether to praise you or when you have someone needs to have a talk about with Gregerson about being so gullible. Yeah, that'd be one hell of a death scene. Be like Final Destination. Chronicles Char's theme isn't fell to the ground for any reason, I think. On that note, Mr. Loon, tell me, what is it that keeps these balloons in the sky? Are you an idiot? Sorry? It's like asking, what is a candle burn bright? I mean, I feel like sometimes you gotta ask these questions to get to the bottom of what you're looking for. It burns bright because it burns bright, and balloons flies because it flies. What else? Yeah, it's just because. Don't ask questions, don't learn anything. Huh. Must have been Italian for I don't know. There are 2 types of flying balloons. Hot air balloons and gas balloons. Hot air balloons work on the principle of hot air being less dense than cold air. Thank you for actually breaking this down. Where gas balloons derive from lifting by using a gas that's lighter than air. See, my balloons are filled with magic gas, I believe. Of course, magical gas. Hydrogen, lighter than air, but highly explosive. Good load! I mean, yes, it is very explosive. I do not permit smoking of cigarettes on any of my balloons. Magic gas does not like fire. Yeah, that'll be one hell of an explosion. If a small spark of static electricity could cause the entire balloon to explode. What's the matter with you, Sino? All that comes out of your mouth is an explosion. Explosion! I tell you, my balloons are perfectly safe. They have to be, or I can't eat. Nothing is perfectly safe. No, my balloons exploded that day. I'm completely sure. But if you still say that is what happened, I must show you. You must show me proof. Alright. So Mr. Loon had 3 balloons in the air that day. None of them were damaged. Then what was the one that exploded?
Hold it!
I'm so surprised to find a piece of fabric still at the scene, actually. Did you search the surrounding area for the stage for clues? Nah, I'm not into picking stuff off the ground, me. I always looked out about driving into people's pockets instead. So much for the new career path. The boss was on his hands and knees picking all kinds of rubbish for flow. Thing is, the cage went crashing into the Crystal Tower, didn't it? So that's where most of the investigating was going on. Even so, I would have thought someone from Scarlet and Yellow would gather up it as evidence. Quote, listen to you. Is that because Bill Balloon is suddenly you're the best investigator in the world? Yes. Yes, I am. Pawn. I think she's calling you cocky, kid. Well, you ain't got a badge. Have you? Like this one. I could arrest you with this if I wanted to. That's abuse of power! I won't put it past them. Can't think of it. There was talk of some scorching on the ground and Ming had on the investigation.
Hold it!
So there's considerable damage to the stage and surrounding area, wasn't there? Yes, some of the codes were watching the experiment caught the blast and injured. God dang. That sounds horrific. Good job on the whole contraction day, Neil. I've been considered. Yeah, that would be terrible. That would really be a final destination. It seems to be a great panic after the incident code. One would imagine why. Nevertheless, the police show miss a torn piece of envelope from the balloon. Inspector Gregerson can expect we put repercussions. Like me, swapping all his fish and chips, eh? The man's so pleasure. For all I think he loves in life. None of his mouth. The scrap of balloon ever means nothing. Nettering? No, I'm butchering. All this stupid. Okay, I don't want to read that again. I don't know. You mean the code's wrong? I mean the spelling of code's wrong, but you know, besides the point. See, senor, I do not have any green balloons in my warehouse. And yet, this piece of cloth was found at the scene is unmistakably from a balloon. Well, I do not know how that came to be. For the sake of argument, let's say a green balloon did explode above the stage. You couldn't figure what could clearly happen on the day in question. Why not? What else would? I mean, it could have happened yesterday, or the day before, or the day before that. Technically. Been recreational balloons flying over Hyde Park opening for the great exhibition. You think that would be reported to the police? One could have exploded on some earlier date. Unfortunately, as I'm sure you agree, you believe it might have been from some earlier balloon accident but precedes the explanation? Yes, exactamente. As Vecino says, it's not from one of my balloons. Clearly, this little waggo from Bohemia is mistaken by what he saw.
Excuse me.
Let's press him. Oh, pursuit. It's Master William Gottschalk Sigma Ornstein. Totally said that correctly. 10 out of 10 pronunciation. It's on the tip of my tongue. Just something's very wrong. I know what I saw. These are green balloons there. I swear all over bulimia. You can speak as much Spanish language as you like, but it changes nothing. If you don't have evidence, Wagyu, then I must tell your parents to punish you, eh? But if you just let the judge decide when it comes to punishments. I mean, yeah, probably. Evidence? What is this evidence? To give us a simple example, young man. A photograph, for instance. Some tangible proof of what you claim. Ah! Very well. Didn't you say sooner? I have the photograph here. Oh, well. Maybe we should have said something sooner. Good gracious! What? I had not been in balloon for a while, so was very excited.
Clearly, if you took a photograph. I took lots and lots of photographs of the Crystal Tower, of the Bohemian exhibit, of the streets of London, of the Hot Ill Cellar, of the balloon. And the instantaneous kinesis experiment, can you take a picture of that? Ja! That picture! Really? You did take one. Yes. But I wanted to see what on a balloon. I was not interested in blowing experiments. At least he's honest. Never mind that. Can you show us that photograph? No, my. Yeah, there we go. Goes! And see, you will see. You will see that I'm not like that. I really did see a green balloon. Well, too bad it's not with comb, because that would really help. But I guess it's better than nothing. Values are too shocked to speak. Okay, now I feel like I'm getting better with. Well, I was trying to say that I'm not getting too much better. I'm trying to get cocky with that. Speaking of accents. Yes, I'm a little shocked. I think shocked is the right word, young man. John, perhaps you can't see it was a green balloon from this photograph, but that's not my fault. That is the fault of the stupid person who made the camera. Wee! Wee! There's one very Bohemian silent cry. I mean, you gotta cry with accent, you know. I mean, he's not gonna cry out of accent. Wee! Wee! Very well, can we accept this photograph as evidence? Hey, come on. It's not my fault. It's the fault of the person who made the camera. Well, never mind. I'm sure you have plenty of wonderful subpar memories to take home with you. In any case, when exactly did you take that photograph? Well, it was on the day of the big explosion. You don't say. I think he means when on the day. When I pressed the shutter release, there was a very loud bang, and a hot wind rushed over my face. That means this photograph was taken a split second before the explosion occurred. Correct. Well, if you ask me, this black and white photograph changes nothing. I would not give the flying fig. Loving language you picked up. Well, it is something, because he said his balloon's so straight.
Objection!
What if it doesn't? Or maybe the fact that it has no passages at all.
Objection!
So, firstly, the photograph Master Gods took contest for color balloon. I mean, it does, but it doesn't have fucking zigzags. I don't need color for that. But what? Again, whatever. Whatever, Ace Tony. But I can tell something else, something crucially important. What? It shows us the picture balloon wasn't carrying any passengers. Oh my goodness, you're right! But surely all of the balloons would have been carrying passengers. There would be no sense in it. Oh, see! But for pleasure for seeing the view, my balloons are on fire with passengers! Which tells that the picture balloon isn't one of them. So when the incident occurred that day, there was a full balloon in the skies above the experimentation stage. The mysterious green balloon. I know nothing! Nay! I can only tell you one thing. If a balloon was not carrying any passengers, then it was not one of mine.
Objection.
There are illegal transmen everywhere you look. Care to look. Clearly, such one entrepreneur decided to capitalize on the opportunity presented by the great explanation. And managed to operate a balloon fight amidst the loon's patch without him realizing. See! The Capenazzone tried to steal my profits. Did not notice because of the experimenter that went wrong on stage. This foot balloon exploded at the same very moment Mr. Assman was beamed from the stage below. Right, so them scraps found the ground after him and left them scorch marks. But they didn't come from the stage at all. It was bits of balloon weighing down. But cause no one was in it, it didn't get any attention. The mysterious fourth balloon carrying no passengers silently floating above the experimentation stage. Well, that's not suspicious at all.
Objection.
This photograph shows nothing more. A stray balloon carrying no one operated by some rogue trail clearly has nothing to do with the case. This reference does elude me, I must say. The court has seen sufficient evidence in her ample testimony already. For prosecution cause for this trial to be concluded. What? No. You let's not do that. Let's definitely not do that. We still got ample time to, debate stuff. Oh, we're gonna do stupid. Jury thing. Will I have regard to the truth yet? No. I can't let this opportunity slip away. The jury's minds are made up, and not enough of them. This moment.
Objection.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, wait. Please do not give your decisions yet. The photograph of Mr. Gotts may very well be behind one more via clue. What's that? A via clue?
Objection.
Do you not see the arrow being shot? We passed the point of mere possibilities. Time for definitives now. So tell the code. What exactly caused the explosion? We can recently show the picture balloon was destroyed in the searing heat of the explosion. Ja! That's why, Ja! It was not my fault. You said it was your fault that the balloon got destroyed. That'd be wild to blame you. I mean, unless you had something to do with it, but I don't think you did. Evidently. Because the blockage from the kinesis machine materials in the sky where it had been flying. And the balloon being filled with the flammable hydrogen instantly and explosively ignited. No, that's not what happened. Yeah! So... What? You know me. It appears that this photograph requires closer examination. Counsel for defense, you will highlight the location of the alleged clue in the photograph of the code. Of course, my lord. If you look closely, it's plain enough to see. And what it's shown is linked to another piece of evidence we have. In a way,
it leads to an unbelievable conclusion. It's, I hope I got my point on it good enough. The timing of this photograph can only be described as miraculous. I mean, truly, honestly, yes. If you look, you notice there's a bright white line that appears point directly of a balloon. Most likely a well of light caught incidentally on the film. I'm afraid I can see nothing of the sort. If you look with a magnifying glass, Miller, it becomes clear what the nature of this bright line really is. Goodness, what is that? Undeniable, some flash of light, yes. Oh golly, do you think it might be lightning? From the ground? But ground lightning! Watch out. But it couldn't be a final day. And I believe we might be looking at a fire. A ball of fire hanging straight from the balloon. Like an arrow. Exactly like an arrow. Yo, I don't like how he has his gun out. I feel like I may have coming back earlier. Indeed. Even to my aging eyes, it appeared to be a flame of some sort. My lord, are you suggesting the flame struck the hydrogen gas but filled the balloon? Maybe. That's might be where I'm getting out of this.
Objection.
That's absurd. The balloon would have been 60 feet above the ground at the time. No flame could have possibly reached such a height. Not by itself, of course, but you know, you gotta aim your arrow. Actually, it's my opinion that a particular piece of evidence was found at the scene reveals exactly how, what did happen. What evidence? If such evidence exists, counsel, for goodness sake, presented man! Come on! What's taking you so long?
Take that.
It was found here at the foot of a small ornament tree near the scene. Good lord, is that a crossbow? An arrow dipping over instead of a light could have been shot from this weapon. Sending a flaming arrow straight to the hydrogen-filled balloon. Are you suggesting that a crossbow was used to deliberately... Blimey, you're right! A streak of light before looks like an arrow, don't it? Then, the explosion of balloon, it was... totally on purpose. Very likely result of a flaming arrow from his crossbow igniting of a hydrogen balloon. Or hydrogen gas inside the balloon, yes. No! All the accounts of this extraordinary supplementation. I mean, shoot. Flaming arrows are cool. I mean, that's a cool way. Like, I'm just saying, flaming arrows are just inherently cool. So, like, you know, I'm just saying, if you're gonna blow up something, might as well use a flaming arrow. If an aim was caused to the balloon to explode, the shooter would have used a gun, of course. However, there's obviously a reason why that had been out of the question. The noise of a discharge, of course, that would cause a panic immediately. That's why. But using a crossbow projectile could be fired of the balloon silently until it blows up. Well, yeah, if someone shot a gun off an examination grounds, it would cause a real panic. But with a big explosion, there's a very big panic anyway, no? I don't like this. It should have been, I should have been pleased to find a possible new explanation for this, but something feels wrong.
Objection.
Do you understand the implications of what he's saying, my no-pony's friend? If a flaming arrow did indeed hit the balloon, then obviously it would have exploded. And if a bow cage appeared from the cloud of smoke that ensued. Well, wait a minute. What are you really saying here? I don't get it. Was the bookcage beam up into the sky after all, or what? Goodness, my goodness me! Ah, now I understand. That's what the thing is about. I think there's a good chance the bookcage was actually concealed inside the balloon all along. What? Did I just hear that correctly, Council? It's not going back now, but Host has spoken. It has! But unfortunately, we're not doing what our client wants. Let's assume, as I said, the bookcage was hit inside of a green balloon from the start. I mean, what would it blow up to be like calm flame? On stage with the experiment was started, the bookcage and the instantaneous kinesis machine disappeared in a cloud of smoke. In that moment, the flaming arrow was fired from the ground. Oh, excuse me. Causing the green balloon to explode, drawing the attention of the spectators in the sky above their head. From amid the smoke, the hidden bookcage then appeared far down and crashed into Crystal Tower. If you all agree that it's entirely possible, but that does seem a bit far-fetched if you ask me, but no one is, so it's possible. It's Ace Attorney after all. What I just described is the real truth behind the miraculous experiment carried out that day. This is, good grief! The stripes do remind me of Charlie Brown for good grief. This is ludicrous! What you describe as no science experiment, it's child's play. A contemporary display of stage magic. Both Mr. Sholmes and I say the experiment was a scientific impossibility. In which case, the only way to explain what happened, this is the only way that will explain what happened that day. In any case, Victor's body was found in the bookcage in the Crystal Tower. If the instantaneous kinesis didn't take place, how do you explain that? If I may put in a word, as a man of magic myself, such apparent discrepancies can be easily explained by some simple deception. Jury number 3. All we need is a duplicate, someone who looks very similar to the victim, Mr. Assman, and having this other man pin stage in front of the show as a body double. Yes, of course. So in fact, Mr. Assman must have been inside the bookcage, but was concealed inside the balloon right from the start. That balloon would have been filled with hydrogen. Anything hidden inside would have been scoured to the four winds when it exploded. No one would have ever embarked on such a risky invention. Not necessary. The explosion force of the balloon gas was very much dependent on the mixture ratio. Jury number 4. I drew that actually really helping us for once. Flying balloons are really filled with pure hydrogen, but a mixture of other gases such as helium as well. Helium on its own doesn't explode, but controlling the gas mixture ratio of explosion force can be altered. The mixture ratio? Obviously, the victim's body would suffer some bones. That would be unavailable. Because, yes, it is an explosion after all. But no such extent to render this whole obscure terrain impossible. So everything that happened could be explained logically and scientifically. The explosion that engulfed the stage at the start of the experiment was no accident. It's all part of an elaborate deception to make it appear that the instantaneous kinesis had occurred. Well, goodness me. And well, if we were to accept that this is what happened, it means that the victim, Mr. Assman, was never present on the public experimentation stage to begin with. Ugh. In short, he could have been killed by the defendant. He was on stage in view for a entire time. Ah! This would be very hard for the prosecution to counter. Well, I'm sure the defendant has something to say. Limited Zeeks can't cramply retain that Professor Hailbrand is a suspect now. Mr. Notterholm, I appreciate your efforts, thank you. Professor? But you can stop now. Please keep your mouth shut. Sorry? What's this all about, Mr. Hellbrain? I, Hobart Hellbrain, hereby confess that it was me who stabbed Mr. Artie Assman. Yes, it was me, with my faithful friend and partner, and drew the screwdriver. What are you doing? Oh no! Yeah, some confessions will cause a panic. Defendant, explain the son confession. Professor Hillbrain, what are you talking about? It's what I've said all along. I must protect my hypothesis and my precious machine. You say the claim it was a trick, all an elaborate prank, but where's your proof? No, you have to examine the machine if you want to prove it, but then it would be all over. My beautiful hypothesis would be laid bare. I mean, the indignity of all. It's clear that you drew plans from the experiment, but you didn't actually build it. It's quite conceivable that you would want. Yes. I cooperate. I do whatever you say. I swear it. So please, ensure that the Special Dispensary Act for Scientific Equipment Act is adhered to and protect my creation. Pray forgive discourtesy for failing my hollow chalice at this crucial junction. Here's to my lone Napoleonese friend. What? In his upcoming attempt to clarify the defense position in light of the accused's confession. Do you intend to firmly assert the experiment was nothing more than a conjuring trick? Because the moment you do, the Special Disciplinary Act for Scientific Equipment Disciplinary for Scientific Equipment Act that protects the professor's invention will cease to apply. The prosecution will then demand a rigorous examination of the machinery involved to establish the truth. However, if you are not the machine is genuine and an instrument of the victim's murder, any chance of investigating would be crushed, and the confidentiality of the professor's hypothesis would be preserved. Well, counsel, what's the defense's official position on this matter? He doesn't care if he gets convicted of murder. Yes. Either way, yeah. You've been silent long enough. Isn't talking your trade, my lone friend? Or has all knowledge of English escaped your confused Napoleonese mind? Mr. Notterholm. I mean, you kind of actually been meant to do the impossible. There's no escape here. I had to make a choice, but it's an impossible one. I had to give something up. But what? Defense asserts that. Ugh. No, I can't say it. My client paces fame me. I can't let him down. What I must give up on? It's not the question you had to ask yourself here. It's what I cannot protect. Hello again, Mr. Notterholm. It's been far too long. Come in with the save. Sachwo-san? But, what are you? Hey! Oh, I'm being flipped away. Ah! My first Sachwo takedown in 6 months. It'd be time to talk later, Mr. Notterholm. For now, we must concentrate on the task at hand. Which is working out what... not what I have to give up, but what I can protect. Professor Hellbrain. Yeah, yes? Yesterday you told me that science is the pursuit of truth. Well, my job is to pursue the truth too. Yes, of course. And personally, I believe you didn't stab Mr. Assman. I think you came to realize something yourself too, haven't you? But your experiment and the machine built with a victim are questionable. Truth behind that is what we must both pursue now. Ah! So, you finally open your eyes. What? And as for you, Albert, you can't ignore this any longer. Having home alone friends assertion. Don't you have something to say? Bonk. One of the Zeeks. Gosh, I never heard him speak that way before. Truth is, there's one thing, something I remember that's of relevance. Oh, okay. At least it's cooperating now. That's nice. What? One day I have it, just before I began the experiment, I saw a man near the strange. A man holding by his crossbow. I beg your pardon? Professor! Did this man have any distinguishing features? What did he look like? Taller than me and thinner than me, with straight hair, straighter and wider than me. Let's see. One less lens than me, a monocle, or a stylish black monocle. But one particular thing would help you positively identify the man. You see, I know him very well. After all, he's an engineer who built my invention. What? He built the machine? That's fine. Mr. Assman introduced me to him a year ago. He's a man by the name of Etcher Debo. Etcher Debo? Does this man name mean something? Members of the jury seem flustered. Not a name of any scientists wish to heal. That man's an abomination. Not a name any culture wish to heal evil. Oh, that's a great fucking sign. Great fucking sign. Who on earth is he? I'm afraid it's the first tale of its nature I've heard in scientific circles in connection with its name. There's talk of another firm Boeing experiments that turned out to be nothing but a straight Chicolean band. Obviously, we'll ask us after government research grant money. When magicians are needing money, I've heard of them resorting to these underhand tactics. Some acquaintances of mine with experience of such things have mentioned Dubwood's name before. The man is both an engineer and magician, yes. We're dealing with an unparalleled confidence trickster here. But it's extra double for you. So it's true then. My invention, my great machine, it's just a grand illusion. Considering what we just heard by Mr. Doble's character, that sounds like quizzical likely. So no one else believed in it. I wanted to believe the machine would function exactly as my hypothesis predicted. I mean, don't we all want to hope that our hypotheses are correct? Which is why you were so opposed to being ever scared, I presume. If I knew the machine was examined in detail, its construction would give away my hypothesis. Obviously, I didn't want that to happen, but at the same time, I knew that if it was found to be nothing more than a trick, then a work of deception, then everything I worked towards, all my research, all my dreams, my whole life would be over. I was terrified of the prospect. So you really had no idea then, huh? Sounds like it. But I do feel bad for him. About the true nature of the machine that was built. And true nature of Mr. Duel. I never questioned anything. I didn't want to question any. I mean, to be fair, if you were getting money to build your dream invention, yeah, I mean, you wouldn't want to question it, I guess. It's entirely possible that Mr. Asman and Mr. Duel were working together to use you as a means of fraudulently acquiring for research grant money. When I announced my adventure to the crowds that day, it was the finest moment of my career. I put all the levers and turn off dust exactly the way Mr. Deborah had described. And when the smoke suddenly started blowing out of panic, I didn't know what was happening. But I really don't know the whole, how the whole illusion was made to work. I didn't know anything more. Okay, we can continue this next Ace Attorney stream, but we're gonna move on to Master Duel now. But I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. BRB. Back. Okay. It's like, I would think they would have a pack event start of a month. Because when was? Because it has been a month, if I'm not mistaken, since. Yeah, about around. Terrible hand. Cool.
set, and let's go, baby. Let's fucking go. Yeah, let's end poem. Let's not have them soak stuff. No, I'm not gonna Lancia. I chose set for Lancia. Well, then again, I didn't know what deck we were playing, so that might have been a bit preemptive. You ain't even gonna attack? Interesting. Really? This is something. That's not good. Not good at all. Okay, ghost spell. Come. And poem. You've been in poem, so. Go. I mean, go ahead. Yeah. Master Diamond. That's fine. I will wait until he tries to end his main phase. I'm fine with all this. Yes. Ooh. Well, no. Valid advantage. So that's game. Didn't realize I had a graveyard effect. Well, clearly I didn't realize I had a graveyard effect. I should have just done it because of Master Diamond. Oh, well, that was a terrible hand anyways. Can't do shit! I'm upset about that. Oh well. How it goes. Okay, at least I got something. Come. Add zone. I was about to say, is he about to draw and lock for me? I would not be happy if this man just draws and lock pulls me. Perfect. Flip over YZ across. Axie summon a dual drive. Let's say going for the effect. Can you? And you can. Rise your cross. I mean, you got something. Let's say I knew something was coming, but it's fine.
Gonna just change the way I summon this. Well, actually, it's fine. You gotta do your thing. I mean, you're worth it, David. And just the windows? Cool. I take it. It's a victory. Boom, boom, boom. How much? Okay. 500. More of a Clevefoot come. Thinking. Okay. No more summon. Ice. Well, I'm glad I have my cowboy in my opening. I don't have any of my Ash Blossoms. Oh, the ghost spell! Ooh. God. Yeah, I'm using a lot of cards very quickly. Unfortunately, but it is how it goes. Eternal Flame Banshee. And with that, this card and to hand. Unfair effect. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Ooh, perfect. If I do drives effect, just call. Let me detach. Add in. And plug in. Node. Discard eyes. Better summon eyes because I can. If the dead tornado's coming out. Set. Have at it. Just in case. I mean, I really do not care. Go ahead. Then as effect, detach. All destruction effects. What deck is this? That's what I'm more curious. Okay. Detonator. Perfect. Perfect.
Catch Blossom. Ash. That's what you get from the game, like caught by the grave. You get Ash! Because I won't be able to activate that if you didn't in the game and caught by the grave. Activate. Cross. Does not matter. Actually, that also doesn't matter at this point. I'm going to dual drive. Might as well. Yeah, itself! Haha. Okay. Let's just leave him. So that's gonna be it for today's stream. So I'd like to thank y'all for coming out. It's been fun. It's been a blast. It's been a real fun blast. Tomorrow will be more Naruto, and then more. Actually, hold on. Do I have enough for free packs? I don't know. Tomorrow will be Naruto, and then Monday would be more Great Ace Attorney. So again, thank you all for coming out. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day.